The text came in at 9:47 p.m. Hey, I'll be working overnight with my boss tonight. Big deadline. Don't wait up. I stared at my phone longer than I should have. The words felt casual, almost rehearsed. No heart emoji. No apology. Just information. I typed okay, drive safe and hit send before my mind could catch up to my gut. I told myself this was normal. She'd been working late a lot lately. Promotions demanded sacrifices. Trust meant not interrogating every inconvenience. So I stayed calm. I reheated leftovers, watched half a show we used to watch together, and went to bed on her side, where the pillow still smelled like her shampoo. Sleep didn't come. Around midnight, I reached for my phone again. No new messages. I checked her location, something I'd never done before. It was off. My chest tightened, but I laughed quietly at myself. You're being paranoid, I thought. She's your wife, not a stranger. Still, I remembered how she'd been distant the last few weeks. How she'd flinch when I hugged her from behind. How her phone never left her hand, always face down. How she'd started showering the moment she got home, as if the day needed to be washed off immediately. At 2:13 a.m., I called her. Straight to voicemail. I didn't call again. The next morning, she came home just after 7. I pretended to be asleep as she slipped into the shower. I listened to the water run longer than usual, steam fogging up the mirror, erasing something. When she finally crawled into bed beside me, she kissed my shoulder and whispered, "Rough night." I wanted to ask how rough. Instead, I said, "Get some rest." That was the beginning of the end, even though I didn't know it yet. Over the next few days, the signs piled up quietly. A smile she tried to hide while texting. A sudden password on her phone. A new perfume she said was a free sample. When I asked about her boss, she talked too much, over-explaining, filling the air with unnecessary details. I started questioning myself harder than I questioned her. Maybe I'm insecure. Maybe I'm projecting. Maybe marriage just changes people. Then, one evening, she left her tablet on the kitchen counter. A notification popped up. I wasn't snooping. I swear that. The screen lit up on its own. "I still feel you on me," the message said. My hands went cold. My heart didn't race. It dropped, heavy and final, like something snapping loose inside me. I opened the thread. I don't know why. Maybe I needed to hurt enough to stop hoping. There it was. Weeks of messages. Late nights. Inside jokes that weren't mine. Complaints about me, how I'd become predictable, how she felt seen by him. A picture of her in a hotel mirror, wearing the dress I bought her last anniversary. I sat on the kitchen floor, tablet in my lap, rereading the same lines until the words blurred. Every memory replayed differently now. Every laugh felt counterfeit. Every "I love you" sounded like a delay tactic. When she came home, I didn't yell. I didn't throw anything. I just asked, "How long?" She froze. Her face collapsed in a way I'd never seen before. "It wasn't supposed to happen," she said, already crying. "I didn't plan it." "That's not an answer," I said, surprised by how steady my voice was. 3 months, she whispered. 3 months of overnight shifts. 3 months of me trusting her. 3 months of choosing calm while my life quietly unraveled. She told me she felt lonely. That work stress pushed them together. That it didn't mean she didn't love me. I listened, because a part of me still loved her. And love makes you generous when you should be guarded. But love doesn't survive without trust. That night, I slept on the couch. I stared at the ceiling until sunrise, thinking about all the versions of us that would never exist now. Kids we talked about. Trips we postponed. The future I thought was solid. In the morning, I packed a bag. She begged me to stay. To try. To forgive. I believed she was sorry. I just knew I couldn't unknow what I knew. I couldn't compete with a ghost version of myself she'd already replaced. As I left, she asked, "Do you hate me?" I shook my head. No. That would be easier. It's been months now. I still reach for my phone sometimes, still expect a text that says I'm working overnight. But I've learned something painful and important. Staying calm doesn't mean staying blind. And loving someone doesn't mean abandoning yourself when reality finally hits.